Music titan Quincy Jones, who produced Michael Jackson's Thriller album and collaborated with artists including Frank Sinatra and Ray Charles, has died at age 91. His publicist Arnold Robinson said he passed away last night surrounded by his family at his home in the Bel Air area of Los Angeles, California. No cause of death was given. Jones organized then-President Bill Clinton's first inaugural celebration and oversaw the all-star recording of We Are the World in 1985 for famine relief in Africa. Jones rose to the top of show business as he became one of the first black executives to thrive in Hollywood and amassed an extraordinary musical catalog. On such classic tracks as Billie Jean and Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, Jones and Jackson fashioned a global soundscape out of disco, funk, rock, pop, R&B, and jazz and African chants. For Thriller, some of the most memorable touches originated with Jones, who recruited Eddie Van Halen for a guitar solo on the genre-fusing Beat It, and brought in Vincent Price for a ghoulish voiceover on the title track. Thriller sold more than 20 million copies in 1983 alone and has contended with the Eagles' Greatest Hits 1971 to 1975, among others, as the best-selling album of all time. Born in Chicago, Illinois, in 1933, Jones would cite the hymns his mother sang around the house as the first music he could remember. His father moved to Washington State when Jones was 10, and his world changed at a neighborhood recreation center. Jones went on to work as a freelance composer, conductor, arranger, and producer. As a teen, he backed Billie Holiday. By his mid-20s, he was touring with his own band. He founded the Quincy Jones Listen Up Foundation to connect young people with music, culture, and technology, and said he was driven throughout his life by a spirit of adventure and a criminal level of optimism. Jones was married 3 times, with his third wife, Peggy Lipton, dying in May 2019, aged 72, following a battle with cancer. A beloved TV anchor has died suddenly at the age of 39, as his family have spoken out about their unimaginable loss. Chauncy Glover, a news presenter at TV station KCAL-CBS, has passed away, the channel announced on Tuesday, although his cause of death remains unknown. The 3-time Emmy Award-winning journalist had moved to Los Angeles in September 2023 to join the station as its new anchor, leaving behind his career at ABC 13. His family said in a statement, "We, Sherry and Robert Glover, along with Chauncey's beloved family, are devastated by the unimaginable loss of our beloved Chauncy. He was more than a son and brother. He was a beacon of light in our lives and a true hero to his community." Prior to his 8-year career with ABC 13 in Houston, he worked at WDIV in Detroit for 3 years and Jacksonville, Florida for 2 years. His first TV job was as a reporter in Columbus, Georgia, after receiving a degree in journalism from Troy University in Alabama. Most recently, he had been embroiled in a lawsuit from a former KCAL anchor, Jeff Vaughn, who alleged that he had been let go because he's an older, white, heterosexual man. Vaughn, who was 58 at the time the anti-white discrimination suit was filed against KCAL, is represented by America First Legal, a conservative group that takes aim at diversity, equity, and inclusion programs. They claimed Mr. Glover has minimal experience. He also pioneered in 2014 the Chauncy Glover Project, a year-long mentoring and college preparatory program for Black and Hispanic young men. Prince's sister, the singer Taica Nelson, has died aged 64, her family have confirmed. Tyca's son, President Nelson, first shared the news of her death with the Star Tribune, but no cause of death or further details were given. A Facebook post from Charles Chazes Smith added, "Our family is very saddened to share the news of my cousin Tyka Nelson, who passed away this morning. Tyka was taken ill earlier this year and was forced to miss her own retirement and farewell concert in June at the Dakota in New York. Between 1988 and 2011, she released 4 albums titled Royal Blue in 1988, Yellow Moon, Red Sky in 1992, A Brand New Me in 2008, and Hustler in 2011. I'm getting older," the singer told the Minnesota Star Tribune before her final show. "I really wasn't a singer. I'm a writer. I just happen to be able to sing. I enjoy singing." During a 2017 interview, Tyka revealed she predicted her brother was going to die 3 years before his passing. She explained that she sensed the worst was coming after her musical icon brother rang her one day and said he had done everything I've come to do. Speaking on ITV's Lorraine about Prince's drug overdose, Tyka admitted the appearance was the first time she hasn't used drugs and alcohol to mask the pain of her grief. Tyka and her brother were close in his final years after a difficult stretch in their relationship, when Tyka was struggling with an addiction to crack cocaine. She explained that when her parents died, she fell off the wagon, but Prince supported her and helped her financially when she went to rehab. Tyka also divulged the story behind the 3 beaded braids on the right-hand side of her hair, which symbolize her late mother, father, and Prince. She revealed that when she dies, her braid on left-hand side would be moved over to join the others on the right. Prince's 6 siblings were named his legal heirs after he died in 2016 with no living children or spouse and no will in accordance to Minnesota law. Tyka, along with Omar Baker and Alfred Jackson, sold their interest to Primary Wave in the year since.